Greetings, Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Video Scope for October 2020 by amalightworker. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please remember to turn on the notification bell. This way you are going to be notified every time that I upload new videos. These are general readings, and it would be beneficial for you if you listen for the video for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because you are going to get additional information. If you like to schedule your very own private consultation with me, please visit my website www.amalightworker.com and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. I have already done a new reading for your sign and for each sign of the zodiac that are available for download and purchase through vimeo.com. And for those of you who are interested, the link to the Vimeo videos is posted down here below in the show more description box. And I also have a new announcement. I am launching a new service called Spiritual Nutrition. I am a nutritionist, and I am combining my training as a nutritionist with my skill to read the Akashic records. You are going to find information about it right here. If you take a look right here up in the screen, in the description box down here below, of course in my website, and you can purchase one single session or as a bundle. With that being said, now allow me, Aries Sun, Rising, and Moon, to focus on this reading for you. The general feeling that I am picking up for you has to deal with you having to choose between options and opportunities being presented to you. You may want to take a step back temporarily just to get a lay of the land. You may need a break from your daily routine. A wish fulfillment is in the making, but how it's going to happen is going to be happening in very surprising ways. You are going to be focusing a little bit more on personal matters of your health, personal relationships, and where is it that you can find your balance. But you are going to have to deal with the truth, lies, deceit, and big revelations. You may want to hold off temporarily into some sort of a big action because maybe you don't know everything that you need to know before you decide in what way to proceed. So it feels like timing and timing issues are going to show up to be of the utmost importance. That was the general feeling. I am now going to break this down one by one. The first card that you get is the Seven of Cups. To me, it means options. Some are good, some are bad. It could mean unable to choose, daydreaming, the lack of a need for direction, too much time in your hand, fear of choice. Be real. You have to make sound decisions. And it also means leaving the rest behind. It is also a card that talks about reflection, seeing the potential in yourself. Do not limit yourself, but at the same time, do not overanalyze, because you are going to end up taking way too much time overanalyzing, and some of these choices being presented to you are time limited. So this way you are going to allow stagnation and you're going to be out of choices. Sometimes it also means scattered energy or scattered thinking. So this was the general meaning of the card. Now I will tune in to speak to my spiritual team why this card showed up for you. Don't be very presumptuous. Do not presume anything in October. For some of you, they're telling me that you are going to be hearing through the grapevine, through gossip, through a chain of email, through a chain of gossip, some information that you're going to have a lot of doubts about it. In October, you have to be very aware that the circumstance that you may be dealing with may not be as complicated as you think that it's going to be, but it may not be as simple or as simple as it seems to be. It is a matter of you being very selective of who you allow to influence your thoughts, who you allow to influence your feelings, and whose advice you decide to follow. For some of you, they're talking about enemies that maybe you did not know that you have. You may be hearing about people that in some ways maybe they have been talking bad behind your back. And for some of you, this is going to be significant because you are finally going to uncover that some difficulties that you had in the workplace could be connected to the gossip from this particular person, or as I said, a chain of misinformation. For some of you, this could also be connected to misinformation. First impressions are going to be important. Some of you could be going for a big presentation. You may be going for an audition. You may be going for a job interview, or there could be some sort of a gathering that is going to be of the utmost importance. And what kind of vibe you give as your first impression is going to be very important. Make sure that everything that is being presented to you, you are able to see the positive and the negative, because you are going to be dealing with people and circumstances that are not 100% bad and are not 100% good. So it's very important that for you to be clever enough to see both sides of the coin, both sides of the circumstance. You may be dealing at this time with things of the past, important documents, important family circumstances that are related to an inheritance, that are related to gossip in the family, or it could be in regard to a land or a property that somehow is connected to the family. There could be some errors or mistakes from the past in connection to the family history, the inheritance, or the paperwork associated with that at this time may show up again for you to notice. And you are just going to have to go through a whole chain of reaction to fix some sort of an error. I also have a sense that for some of you, you may be dealing with minor delays because you may be dealing with technology not responding right away. You could be sending out an email and waiting a long time for the reply. You could be researching for information. So it feels like maybe you don't know or you don't have all of the resources, all of the information, whatever you need to get your ducks in a row. Be careful here because for some of you, you have been feeling for a long time. They're not talking about those people who have been in a stable relationship for a long time. Okay? They're talking for those of you who maybe you had some doubts about the course and the direction of this relationship that you are, or the marriage if you are married. And you may even be a little bit more confused about the feelings, about what you think, what you should do with this relationship or this marriage, because some of your Aries may be looking for a way out of a relationship or a way out of a marriage. Whatever decision you take, make sure that whether it is a decision in connection to a relationship, a marriage, a family situation, a work-related situation, make sure that this decision is not premature because there could be other aspects that you don't know yet. And between October and November, a lot more information will be revealed. So there is a lot more than just meet the eyes. The next card that you have is the Seven of Pentacles. To meet means labor, rest, break from a much needed break from your hard work, just so that you can also enjoy the fruit of your labor. But sometimes it also means disappointment, and it also means wait and see for the results. For some of you, you are working toward achieving something that seems to be important for you at this time. You could be working on a few different things. I have a sense that some of you are paying a lot more attention to your physical body. What are your physical needs? You could be focusing on doing some sort of a combination between a diet, hypnosis, meditation, exercise. It could be a combination of things, supplements, medications, medical treatments. It could be a combination of all different things, because for some of you, you feel that now is the right time for you to maybe boost your immune system, to boost your energy, or to address anything that could be coming up at this time in connection to your body or to your physical health. They're talking about money. And for some of you, it feels like it could be connected to some sort of a decision that the first card talked about. And it could be about, you could be reserved about money. You may be looking for a way out of a financial agreement. You may be looking for to create some sort of a business, or for you to generate money on the side. But it could be because maybe you don't have the financial freedom that you want to have in order for you to get out of a relationship, to get out of a marriage, or to get out of some other form of a circumstance in which you feel a little bit trapped. For the time being, I have a sense that you carefully need to analyze your finances, because some of you may be dealing with investments, a business venture. You may be looking into anywhere you put your money, whether it is an account, whether it is in stocks and markets. It feels like this time around, maybe you do not have to make all of the financial decisions on your own, because I have a sense that you could be consulting a second party or a third party that are going to be able to give you some sort of a professional opinion. You could be hiring people to sort out some sort of a financial situation, or to give you advice about financial planning or investments. You may be thinking about a direction. For some of you, this is going to be about you thinking about the direction of a job or a career. Okay, because for some of you, it feels like you are on your way to financial freedom, or you are on your way of improving hugely your finances. And now that maybe you have some money that allows you to finally figure out a direction. It could be a direction, where do I want to live now, because I have some money that allows me to live in a better place, to figure out a direction to go with your work or with your career. And even though this talks about money, this is Seven of Coins, I also get a sense of all sorts of relationships, how you communicate, what kind of relationships are you building right now with coworkers, with clients if you work with clients, with neighbors, with friends, with each and every family member, with your children. It feels a little bit that you are also going to be forced to think a little bit outside of the box, okay? Because you are going to be dealing with revelations on you, or information coming at you out of nowhere, and you need maybe to take your time to think things through, and even maybe getting out of your comfort zone, or having to think outside of the box. For some of you, I get a sense of some sort of a job opportunity or a business opportunity for you to expand in some ways. but you still need to think things through. I have a sense that this is a good opportunity, but again, carefully analyzing this job opportunity, and it feels that it could be time sensitive. Maybe by a certain day, you need to give your answer or your response, whether you are going to take it or not take it. The next card that you have is the stars. When you get this card, to me it means wishing upon a star and now watching your wish being fulfilled. Between now and December, okay, because the timing is going to be different for different Aries. Between now and December, you are going to have a huge opportunity for a wish to come true. This card also speaks about hope, faith, messages in your dreams, wondering about what could have been or what could it be. Sometimes it also means feeling hurt or disappointed by harsh words, unforced estrangements, and some sort of a circumstance that for the time being, only temporarily, may be blocking you. And sometimes, to me personally, it also speaks about the naked truth. It speaks about your physical body, things that may be coming up for you to address with aches and pains and discomfort in your own body. But it also talks about hydration. Okay, it's connected to the water, it's connected to your emotions and balance. Okay, trying to find your balance and also heightens psychic psychic insight and intuition. Some of you are going to end up going either to a spa, maybe having a little spa experience in the comfort of your home. You may be thinking about starting either going for a massage, a facial. You may be thinking about in some ways to change your physical appearance, to do something different with your physical appearance. You may be thinking about anything that you may be posting on social media. You may be changing the picture, the profile, the information that you share with others on social media. You are going to feel a huge need for privacy to retrieve. Because for some of you, you may be dealing with some kind of a gossip, may not necessarily be about you, but it also, you are going to feel like you need to watch out for certain people because you know they have a reputation of gossiping. When it comes to anything that you may be posting on social media, again, it feels like you're going to be concerned about people invading your privacy, okay, or about boundaries with people in your life. You're going to be in, so to speak, allergic from people who are trying to butt in into your private business and your private affairs. They're talking about a wish fulfillment in love. And whatever your wish fulfillment, whatever your wish is about your love, whether it is about entering in a new relationship or getting out of an existing one, it feels like things could be a little bit difficult right now. Even if you are in a very healthy relationship, there could be some communication issues here and there. Work could be a little bit more overwhelming. You may find yourself too busy in some ways, but do watch out because it's all about how you emotionally are absorbing everything and how you are emotionally reacting to everything. You may be dealing with being overwhelmed here and there, but ultimately, I get a sense that you are going to be able to get something off the ground, get something up and running. A business idea, a relationship, a business venture, or even about construction and a new home. This is what is being mostly highlighted for Aries. That could be happening anytime between now and December. You may be dealing with important conversations, some sort of a family meeting, And it's going to be about important documents that maybe you need to file, important forms that you need to fill at this time. So let me put it this way, just in general documentation of importance. There's going to be some news about possible travels. You may be trying to bring everybody on board, or you could be trying to make that possible. You have to, you have to match the time zones and the tickets and everybody's availability. It feels like you are trying to bring people together, either for a meeting, you may be trying to bring friends and family together, you may be trying to bring together people for one common cause. It could be also about online communities that you are trying to bring together. Not everybody is going to agree with whatever you may be posting on social media. Not everybody may be agreeing with some of your choices or the choice of specific words that you are choosing. And I just get a sense that even though you may be feeling a little bit hurt, you are still going to continue to do whatever is it that you intended to do. So ultimately, you're going to be like, I'm just going to do what I have to do, okay, in spite of what everybody else is telling me. So that's the sense that I have for some of you. The next card is from the Mermaids and Dolphin, Magical Mermaids and Dolphin tarot deck. And so you can see it better. So it says, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better success. The message that I get for this card is that you need to be aware of the energy. You need to be aware that you're going to have days when you need to work a little bit harder because there could be, little issues that may be coming up. But you may also have a sense that where is it that you maybe are pushing way too much and maybe you need to take a moment for yourself and come back to it at a later time. Give yourself all of the time that you need. Because even though certain decisions that you are going to take could be the right decision for you, but it's coming from a place where maybe you don't know everything, or it could be for the wrong reasons. They highly recommend for you during this time to get a professional opinion, or if you need to hire anyone to help you in some ways, please do that. Maybe you are going to hire people for their services, a car mechanic, an electrician, a handyman, to do jobs around the home, somebody to help you with a website, somebody to help you with a business. You may be hiring an editor to go over some paperwork, maybe hiring a lawyer, you may be hiring an accountant. You could be consulting with more than one doctor or a dentist, whatever the specialist that you need to hire is. Make sure that you are not taking any rushed decisions in the emotions that you temporarily feel, because in a couple of days you may be calming down, maybe you don't feel the pressure of that emotion anymore, and when you clear your mind and you clear your heart, then you're going to say that maybe you acted a little bit more prematurely. When you get this card, it also means that you truly need to apply a lot of patience right now, okay? Because even when you do take the right decision, you still need to understand that you still need to have all the ducks in a row, okay? And they highly recommend for you to have a plan A and to also have a plan B. So it's mostly about reminding you to pray that timing is going to be on your side, that you are going to show up at the right time, with the right opportunity, at the right place. Because understand, your own sense of impatience may be getting in the way. You may end up being featured in some ways. It could be about a work presentation that could be going around and you may be getting a lot of accolades. Could be about videos, messages, anything that you may be posting on social media that is going to get a lot of views or even more followers, but in some ways may be a little bit controversial. Okay, when it comes to anything that you may be posting on social media. I also have a sense that some of you are going to be invited in some ways to showcase your talent, to it could be during a job interview. It could be somebody maybe asking you to see your portfolio. It feels like anything that you do creatively now, a word is going to go around. There, you have great chances of word of mouth going around if you are trying to advertise for yourself, to find a new job, or to advertise on in terms of a business that you have. It feels like word of mouth is going to be important, but at the same time, you may be dealing with ads, discounts, promotions. You may be benefiting a great deal by getting products or services at a discounted price, but you could also be someone who is promoting something. Okay, you may be promoting your business and you may be offering some sort of a discount. You may be dealing with ad campaigns in some ways. Make sure that you are properly hydrated. Make sure that you give yourself the time that you need to think things through. You may be feeling a little bit challenged by that feeling of loneliness or that feeling of being overwhelmed or feeling a little bit like void. It may be also affected by the full moon. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your gut feeling. But at the same time, make sure that also your ideas, your thinking is also firmly based in reality. It feels like in October you're going to give yourself a huge reality check. Stand your ground and continue to work toward your goals. That's the last thing that I keep hearing for you. Please do leave me a comment down here below. I'm curious to hear from you. You can always go to the new reading that I did for your sign and each sign of the zodiac. Those readings are available for download and purchase through the Vimeo video. The link is down here below in the show more description box. Like, share, subscribe. You may also choose to join, which is the button right here next to subscribe. When you join, you're going to have 3 different tiers that are very affordable with extra readings and extra services that you are not going to be able to find anywhere else on the internet. Contact me for a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com or www.amalightworker.com. Like, share, subscribe, and I will reconnect with you in the next video. Bye for now.